After I found out my grandma had cancer, I said goodbye to my beloved computer, packed my bags, and moved in to take care of her. I promised her that I'd stay by her side every single day. Every morning at 6 a.m., I'd get up to help her run her little breakfast stand. After we closed up, I'd walk home with her and visit her friends along the way. To everyone else, I looked like the perfect grandson, kind, caring, and devoted. But no one knew the real reason I stayed. I was only waiting to inherit her fortune. On my very first day at her house, I secretly took photos of the entire property and even pretended to list it for sale. When I found out the house was worth millions, I couldn't stop imagining the rich life that would soon be mine. One day, Grandma put on her nicest outfit and squeezed into a pair of shoes that didn't even fit. Then she quietly sat outside waiting because it was family reunion day. She had been looking forward to it for so long. It was also the first time I'd seen such a genuine smile on her face. That's when it hit me, I might not end up getting her inheritance after all. On the way to the temple, my uncle's family completely ignored Grandma, even though she struggled to walk. Her feet were already covered in blisters from those shoes, but she refused to take them off because they were a gift from the son she loved the most. While my uncle's family prayed, I realized not a single one of them prayed for Grandma. I was furious. To me, they weren't praying out of love, they were only asking for blessings and good fortune for themselves. But Grandma looked at me and quietly asked, "Aren't you doing the exact same thing?" At that moment, I realized she had seen through me all along, and I was overwhelmed with shame. As the chemotherapy continued, Grandma grew weaker every day. I'd use funny beauty filters to make her laugh, while she secretly hid the clumps of hair that kept falling out. Eventually, she had no choice but to shave her head. My heart broke, but I couldn't find the words to comfort her. Then one day, Grandma discovered that her money had been stolen. The security footage showed it was my uncle. That money was supposed to pay for her burial plot. Even so, she never blamed him. Instead, she went to ask her older brother for help, only to be harshly scolded. On the way home, she looked more heartbroken than I'd ever seen her. I couldn't help asking, "Why do you have to buy such an expensive burial plot?" She smiled and said, "If my grave is beautiful enough, maybe you'll come visit me more often." I couldn't say a word. All I could do was quietly hold her hand. As her illness got worse, she was in pain every single day and couldn't sleep through the night. I stayed with her the entire time, but in the end, she still left the house to her son. When I found out, I completely lost it. I demanded, "Wasn't I good enough? Why didn't you choose me?" Then I stormed out in anger, never noticing the tears streaming down her face. After that, Grandma was all alone again. No one came to visit her anymore. She could only open a beauty filter app, smile awkwardly at the camera by herself, and pretend everything was okay. Watching her lonely figure through the security camera, I finally broke down in tears. Then one day, I learned she had been sent to a nursing home. I rushed over and brought her back home immediately. From that day on, I stayed with her until the very end of her life. On the day of her funeral, I received a phone call. Grandma had left me 1 million yuan in her bank account. She had been saving that money little by little ever since I was in elementary school. When I was a child, I had promised her that once I grew up and earned my first million, I'd buy her a big house. In that moment, I finally understood that Grandma's love had never disappeared. I had simply been blinded by money all along.